All right, guys, we are back online, and this is day 15, Road to 40K Challenge. We aim to hit $40,000 doing gig work to supplement my W-2 income. So I'm gonna actually join days 15 and 16 together because this is Wednesday, and the current time is 7:55. I do have a Spark order lined up already, paying $19.07, 2.4 miles, picking up 6 items. If I could do these orders all night, that'll be awesome. Walmart closes in 3 hours, closes at 11. So I'm gonna see if I could do 3 orders. I want to make about $75 before I go home, because this would help me achieve the goal that I want to achieve across the next 3 days. Today, Thursday, and Friday, I want to make $500 across the next 3 days. We already made 200 plus this week already. I want to get to at least, if we make $75 tonight, that'll get us to $300 for the week so far. Definitely we need to make 69 bucks. 69 bucks is the goal tonight. 69 bucks. You know what I'm saying? So 69 bucks tonight. And for the next 2 days, let's try to make about 400 plus, you know what I mean? To make $500 for the next 3 days. It's possible. I gotta grind. I'm gonna have to do some things that I don't usually do, but I want to make this money. You see what I mean? Bills coming up. It's the end of the month. There's a lot of bills coming up. You know, going on vacation soon. You could never you could never run out of ways to use money. You know what I mean? You always gotta need the money. But I like putting away the money, you know, so that when I need something, I have it there. I don't want to be worrying about, oh God, I need this. I need money to handle this. Oh my God, I don't want to live like that. You see what I'm saying? So I'd rather just work smart, have the money, pay the bills, take care of business, you know, and live without a whole bunch of stress. So yeah, guys, let's do the shop, drop it off, and go again. Let's get it. All right, guys, finish that shop. Let's check out Deliver. Easy 20 bucks, man. Don't have to go to Brooklyn, you know what I mean? All right, guys, we're out. 12 minutes to the drop off, and then we'll start receiving offers again. I'll make this money. Gotta keep this money coming in, baby. All right, guys, here for the drop off. Let's do it quick and head back to the store. This should be easy. All right, 08. Yep, easy. All right, guys, see you back at the store with an update. Listen, this is so annoying, man. This right here, annoying. Before I started the shift, it made me do the verification, right? The facial, recognition thing, right? Then before I started the shop, it made me do it again. Now I finished it, making me do it. What is up with, listen, what's going on here? Come on, Spark, get it together, man. I can't keep doing this. This is annoying. All right, guys, since dropping off that order, didn't do anything. It's currently 9:07, still early. You know, Walmart closes in 2 hours. All right, I got a Spark order here. Let me see if it's from this store. Okay. Yeah. $30, 7 miles. Said it's gonna take 49 minutes. Let me see. Got water in there, maybe. I might just do that. Let me see where it's going. Richmond Hill, 7 items. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. We did receive 12 and some change from Uber Eats, so I'm gonna do this. I'm definitely doing this order. Let me see the items. Yeah, I'm doing this. Got some ice cream in there. I do have a Uber Eats order, right, from Home Depot. Not Home Depot, Walmart. I don't usually take these, but I might just try my luck and see if it's legit. Because usually these are never legit. You take them and it's like a waste of time. Yeah, I doubt they're doing any I don't think they're doing any pickups right now either. I might be wrong though. I might be wrong. Let me check it out. Yeah, I don't think so though. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think they're doing any pickups right now. Cause usually the pickup section closes at 9. Might as well cancel that. Yeah, let me cancel it. It was like for $20, so I'm like, yeah, let me take it. Let me see. I'm not gonna. Every time people go to pick up Uber Eats order, they say, no Uber, no Uber. So let's do the Spark, $30. That's gonna take us like $50 for the night, and the $12 that we made on the Uber Eats mandatory NYC pay, that's gonna be 60 something bucks. So I might do another order if I get another order, but if not, I'll just go home. All right, let's do the shop. Gotta be patient, and I was very patient waiting for this order. It's that shop. Now let's move. All right, guys, we out of there. Said it's gonna take us 20 minutes to the drop off, so pretty damn good order, man. I want to do this and come back though. I want to do one more. All right, guys, here for the drop off, and come to think of it, I think I dropped off a TV to these same people before. Nuts. But I don't think it's a hand to me though. Alright guys, got that done. Now it's 10:06. Let's head back to the store and see if we could do one more. I would like to do one more. Little bit of items like we just did. You know, quick and easy. We're gonna get paid, baby. Alright, let's hit the Van Wyck, hit the Bell Parkway, make this money. So guys, a little bit of tiredness, not a little bit, a lot of tiredness kicking in right now, and the Spark app ain't kicking off. Well, nothing's coming in. And usually with Spark, if you guys know how Spark work, it always sending you offers. Like, offers are always coming in. And since I dropped off the last order, nothing has hit my phone. You know, it's late for Instacart as well. I could do Uber Eats, but Uber Eats be bugging with some of these orders, man. And I did get another Home Depot Uber Eats order going to Brooklyn. I'm like, you gotta be crazy. But the thing about the Uber Eats orders, guys, once you do the orders in New York City, you'll make money. You know what I'm saying? You'll make money. If you work smart, take your time, you'll make money. You know, but you'll see it the next week. So like that order that popped up as $29, 11 deliveries, I can do that. You know, like let's say for example, I want to experiment. I could do it. I'll make the $30 and like next week I'll probably get like an extra 30. You know what I'm saying, for doing it. So yeah. But guys, we'll continue this video tomorrow. See you in the morning.
The following day.
Alright guys, we're back. It's probably about 6:55. We got a Spark order. 6 items, $18 for 4 miles. The roadie drop is happening in 10 minutes. So let's do this shop and see if we get anything from this Home Depot over there. You know, that'll be nice. But if not, we're gonna have to use Spark today, boy. Spark and Instacart, we're gonna have to run it up with these apps. Let's get it. Alright guys, we're in and out before the drops happen. So let's look for the drop. Let's look, see what we can get. Alright guys, so we did get some roadie orders from the Valley Stream Home Depot. You know what I try to do, I try to come here. You know, I don't want to give away the sauce, but I'm not out here every day, so it is what it is, man. You know, I try to come here because if I miss with roadie, I could always do a Spark order from the roadie, from the Walmart or Instacart from the Walmart, you know. So if I go somewhere else, once I miss, I gotta drive over here now, you know. So I wasted all that time. So this is paying what, $18. We went in under 10 minutes and we got some roadie orders. One of them is 4 toilets. 4 toilets, huge order. I don't mind, they'll fit. And we have a $12 2 drop off, so that's $50, almost $51. So we up close to $70 to start the shift, which is pretty damn good. And once I get back here, I'm gonna turn on Spark and Instacart to see if I get something going close by to do, you know, as well. So gotta make use of the time today. We have to make $200, and I mean with ease today. I don't want to be struggling to make $200 today. As I said, between last night and today, I want to make $300. So today we need to make about $240. You know, so let's make that money, man. I'm gonna need it. I was saying last time, I'm gonna need it. And you go on vacation, you're gonna need that money, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be on vacation and be like, I don't know. No, go on vacation and splurge a little, you know? Anyways, guys, see you in a jiffy. All right, guys, here for the drop off. When I'm done, I'm gonna get some breakfast. Alright guys, you know what? That order was actually a no-tip order. I forgot to mention that, but I don't mind because it was easy and it was convenient. So I could care less what the customer want to do. You know what I'm saying? Can't work like that all the time. You know? So if it works for me, I'm doing it. Tip or no tip. That's a pro tip for you right there. You know, because you can't, look, sometimes if you want to do that, you could do that, but you can't be too emotionally invested, you know, getting in your feelings because the customer didn't tip. I could understand if they order 20 cases of water and didn't tip, but what if it's 20 cases of water, but the order is paying $80? You're not going to take it? You know what I'm saying? If you have the room, like let's say you have a van, because the way I see it is, like when I'm picking up these roadie orders, they don't have a tip on it. You know what I'm saying? But we take them, right? So yeah. Anyways, guys, see you back with an update. Most likely the roadie orders, maybe a Spark or Instacart, I don't know yet. But I'm gonna get something in the belly to start the day. We're gonna have a good day. All right, guys, I'm back at the Home Depot. Let's pick these orders up and make this money. Alright guys, we got the 4 toilets here. Let's get them packed in. I got a garbage bin and a can of paint. But I did take a spark order going up to a place called Middle Village in Queens. That's paying $45. I took it. So after I pack these in, I'm gonna actually head over, do the shop, and then I'm start doing all the drop-offs. The spark would be last. Yeah, let's get it. All right, guys, let's get this shop done. Easy shop, yo. And then we're gonna just drop off the roadies. Easy drop-offs, and then head over and drop off the spark. This run would be basically almost $100. All right, guys, finished that shop with a quickness. That's all we did. That's all we picked up. I'm gonna put the milk in my Grubhub bag and the half and half. The corn as well. Keep it preserved. So, guys, you're gonna start seeing the drop-offs, and then we come back again. Let's make this money today. All right, guys, here to drop off the bin. Let's do it.
Yeah. Hey, new beginnings on the cusp. Not too old to adjust. Old dog, new tricks. Remember, I was just a pup. Something dirty in my cup. Clean soul, good karma is a must. Still my shooter in the cut. I was stuck inside a rut. Played the game, made bank, moved G. Anything to get a buck.
All right, 5 minutes to the next one. With it easy. Let's go. We gotta go back this way.
Bullshitting, all I needed was a mic. Yeah. Hey, pass the rock, it's all butter. Pack your bags and take flight. Don't worry, it's all covered. Hey, live your life while you can. Our days are all numbered. Rain could cause thunder, but the sun comes after, clearing up the disaster.
Drop off 2. All right, where we gonna leave this? I'm gonna leave this right here. All right, guys, here to drop off the toilets, and I could see the construction people already there, building these big ass houses called Chowdhury Builders. There's some Indians that has a construction company and building these big ass houses. Why did I turn off my engine? There's big ass houses around the place. Let's drop off these toilets quick.
I was dying to be. Still I got some trust issues, people lie through their teeth. The more I grew, the more they hide in the crease. Squad building, weak members get released. If we tryna compete, starting pitchers need relief. Bro, we building a team, everybody got a niche. I've been known to play mine to a T, but it's time for me to lead. Picking dirt right out the cleats. Steep path, roadblocks in the streets, trying to knock me off my feet, cause the devil never sleeps. So I don't sleep too, and trying to breach safes that I didn't have the keys to. We all been victims of trauma we ain't agreed to, but the sun comes after, starting up a new chapter.
Isn't it lovely? I ain't looking back and focus on what's in front of me. Everybody dates a number, but I'm still here luckily. I know that God got me, so I'm in good company. Yeah. Isn't it lovely?
All right, guys, easy does it. Tell me you don't want to do 4 toilets for $38 and you're going to leave it for the next driver. Tell me that's what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Tell me that's what you want to do. I don't want to do that. That's not worth it. You know, we're not playing those games anymore. So, guys, we're 30 minutes away from the spot drop-off, and you know why I took it? I took it so that when I'm done with my roadie orders, it's basically another order. So to drive 30 minutes for $45, why freaking not, man? 14 miles. Was gonna drive these miles anyways. And the roadie orders just basically reduced the amount of miles I was gonna drive to this drop off anyways, you know. So yeah, we'll be over there in a jiffy, man, watching some YouTube videos and making the time go by much faster. But guys, now ain't the time to be picking and choosing, man. Pick up the stuff, make the money, move on. Don't dwell on it. Don't dwell on it. This is not the time to do that anymore. It's not. It's not. Seriously. So guys, see you at the drop off. Easy drop. Alright guys, here for the drop. Let's go. Oh. Ask him for ID again. I don't know what's going on with this app, yo. The app's so glitchy. Spark is the glitchiest app out there. So glitchy. But it provides. It definitely provides. So guys, I do have a roadie order. It's a one rail order from Lowe's. Maybe, I don't know, from the Rosedale location. Maybe Freight's not getting orders anymore. I don't know. Or maybe these are from Uber Eats. Maybe Uber Eats lost their contract. I don't know. And Rody took them over. I don't know, man. It's just a game of musical chairs with these apps. So I almost forgot to start the gig too. So I started the gig. Spent $40-something, 34 minutes to get over there. We're gonna head there right now and pick up those orders. That's not a bad payout at all. Let me tell you. $40.65, 22 miles. I was going over to East Elmhurst. It's 3 deliveries. Can't pick and choose, man. And what this order is gonna do is gonna actually line me up when the 11:04 drops happen. I hope it line me up. It's gonna line me up with the Home Depots up north, like College Point and Flushing and East Elmhurst, those Home Depots. So I'm gonna look to add some orders to that. If I don't, guys, it is fine. I'm gonna try to do a spot going up that region as well, you know. So we'll look to run it up, man. I want to make over $200. Preferably, I would love not to go out later, but the way things are these days, I might just go out, make a $50 and come home. So guys, see you at Lowe's Roadie. All right, guys, we're here at Lowe's, and I'm gonna look to do something else. Maybe an Instacart, maybe Uber Eats, something. You know what? Let me turn on Uber Eats. All right, guys, this is what we got. This is 1 order, 2 orders, and that's 3. So easy. It was a little wait, but let's use the bathroom and get these things dropped off. Maybe line up something else in the meantime. Let's see. I'll keep you posted. All right, guys, we're here for the first drop off. I think we're dropping off the vanity. Let me see. Yep, the vanity and a faucet. Let's do it. I chose to do it backwards, so we're dropping off the furthest one first, and then we start going back to where we need to be. Alright, guys, that's it. Now we're basically heading back to my neck of the woods, but dropping off 2 items in the meantime. 18 minutes to the next one, and then that's it. Someone did make a comment and said that they got deactivated from Roadie for late drop-offs. Well, the thing about me is I don't drop off my items too late though. Like for example, the next one is due at 12:21. I'm gonna be there before 12:21, and the one after that is 12:22. I might actually wrap both of them up before that, so I won't be like super late, like excessively late. What probably happened to him is he probably had like a special order. You know, maybe it's a BJ's, maybe he was doing a lot of BJ's, I don't know. And pause. But what ended up happening is he was probably late on those, and they warn you about that, so with the Home Depot orders, when I'm adding gigs, adding, and I'm multi-apping, I'm not super late. I'm kind of late to the pickup, but once you're late to the pickup, it pushes back the drop-off times. So not like if I'm picking up and then holding on to the items like forever and go and do this, go and do that. No, I'm not doing that. You see what I mean? But I'm not worried about that because the email never said anything about lateness being a metric you gotta worry about. It's returns. It's right in the app. And I'm good on that. So, but maybe there's some truth to it. You don't want to be super late. You want to be pretty on time with your deliveries for the most part. Not late. Couple minutes, half an hour to an hour is not that crazy in my opinion. I don't think it's that crazy. So I don't want to say I'm okay and next thing I say, guys, I got deactivated for being late. So right now I'm good. Let's just put it that way. So you'll see the next two drop-offs, and then maybe I can do something else. I could maybe do one more order because I'm running out of time. All right, guys, this is the drop-off. We're gonna leave it in the mail room for sure, without a doubt. Last drop of this route, probably not worth it, but did it for the cash flow though. Cash flow is very important. All right, I'm gonna leave this right here. So guys, it's currently 12:33. It's gonna take me a little while to get over to the Walmart, and then I gotta wait for an order, shop it, deliver it. I do have time. I have at least an hour and a half to make some more money. But I think I'm just gonna go home. I have some food leftovers from yesterday. I'm just gonna heat that up, relax a bit, eat it, and then pick my son up. I'm just basically gonna take a little bit of time for myself because I'm just working. I've been working all week, so I'm gonna take a little bit of time for myself and pick my son up, hang out with him. When my wife gets home later, since she's driving now, man, it's been working out real good. When she gets home later, I'm gonna go back out and make the rest of the money that I want to make, because last time I checked, we had about 155 for the day, which is not bad at all. This time last week, I was trying to make 150, you know what I mean? And then make the other 50 later. So that's going to be the plan. Going to take a little bit of time for myself because, guys, I really don't. You see what? This is my day off. I should be home just chilling. But we're not going to get anywhere like that. So we gotta create some balance. And this is my balance. I'm going to go home and relax a bit. I'll get at least an hour to relax before I go pick my son up. So guys, I'll catch you later where we're gonna finish off the video and try to make about we need about $45 to get to 200, and we might need let me see, maybe $80 something to make the 300 I wanted to make. Well, we're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. It's all good. I like to set goals and try to get as close as possible, but if I don't hit them, it's fine. We're doing good this week still.
Many hours later.
All right, guys, we are back online. We're gonna start with a Spark order, paying 27 and change. We got 2 orders to shop for. Pretty easy stuff. Going less than 5 miles. Staying around the Jamaica area, so should be pretty easy. So let's do it and keep making that money. We're gonna work until we feel like stopping. So that means we're gonna go over 200 and probably keep going according to how I feel. After this, maybe we need to make about $17 and we hit the goal of 200. Alright guys, we out of there. Easy shop. This is easy money, man. Listen, this is like taking candy from a child, man. I'm not saying I'm gonna do that, but you know, this is easy, too easy. But you need the motivation to get up and get out though. Have the patience and know how to find the right orders to do. Anyways, see you at the drop-offs. Alright guys, here for the first spot drop. Let's do it and then do the other one and go back to the store. Leave at side door 31. Right, verify the address. We gotta scan the items. Alright, next one, 7 minutes away, leave on side step. Damn, this is going down to South Jamaica. Somewhere there. Damn, son. Oh, man, I hate, listen. Where this, oh. I wonder if this is the same place. This might be the same place, man. I hate dropping off to this. There's a spot that I hate dropping off to because every time you go there, there's like a train tracks, and there's like a little bridge, like the underpass, the overpass, but to the street ends and there's a walkthrough. So there'd be a lot of like crackheads and a lot of deals, you know, a lot of shady stuff be going on there. I hate dropping off there. I hope it's not there. And just I have a feeling it's right on that block. Got a customer saying call before the package arrive, and I just hate going to some places, especially at nights. Hate it. But let's do a thing, keep it moving. Alright guys, here for the second drop. Let's do it. Come on. Alright guys, I was just chit-chatting with the customer a little to find out how the whole Spark thing works, because sometimes I be feeling bad when I can't find the items, you know what I mean? Alright guys, we are back. Spark app 1862, we're picking up a Spider-Man Halloween costume. Well, it should be in stock because yeah, it's kind of close. Today's you got a week before Halloween, so should be in stock. People usually buy things last minute, you know, so let's pick this up and we might just call it a night. We're going back over where we just dropped off the last two orders. Literally. One item, hopefully it's in stock and we could, you know, we can make this money. Alright guys, got the shop done quick, easy. Told you, this is too easy. It's like taking candy from a child, man. Too easy. I be seeing people doing the shopping, going to the store, rushing. I'm like, why are you moving so fast? I know you guys be seeing them. Like you're rushing to the store, like, yeah. Like you don't need to do all of that. Why are you doing that? Why? So you could rush and then get into an accident? Come on. Alright guys, here for a drop off. Bum, bum, bum. Alright guys, let's close out the last 2 days. I'm happy that I took the time and went out and did my thing, you know what I mean? Still have tomorrow, still have the weekend to make money. And yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a very good week, you know, so yeah, along with the W2 guys, don't forget the W2. So let's go. So yesterday we made 61.71. drove 27 miles for that. And that included $12.53 Uber Eats NYC Pay and $49.18 on Spark. Spark, without Spark, guys, we won't be able to do what we do. Spark is the app that just, you know, is just helping out, man. Slowly becoming my #1 app. So I still love working Roadie though. Roadie's still my favorite, but Spark is, you know, providing. So reliable. Even though the app's so glitchy, you know. So today, Thursday, October 23rd, Spark, we made 110.48. Roadie, we made 91.60. For a grand total of 202.08. I decided after I made the 200 to just go home, relax. We drove 100 miles today though. A little bit heavy on the miles. Yeah. Went to Lowe's and then went up north and then came back down, and then we had actually went up north first. So we, you know, heavy on the miles. So it is what it is though. We still made $2.02 per mile today, which is not bad at all. So in terms of the numbers, I did fill up the tank as well. Put $50, fill it up, you know, part of the business. So guys, for the week, we go up to $494.87. So we work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, but not full shifts. And we made almost $500. I'm happy I did it. I'm going to be working every day this week. You know, not going to be like one of those weeks when I was off from the W-2, but going to the W-2 and still working every day. If I could make close to $1,000, listen, man, I'll take that. I'll take that for sure. For the month, we go up to $2,778.97. Today is the 23rd, so we still have 8 days left. Guys, look, man, if we could at least make $100 a day average, we're gonna make $3,500 for the month, and that's what we need to make every month for the rest of the year to hit the 40K for the year. So and make basically $10,000 for October, November, and December. So we need $6,802.05 to get to 40K for the year doing gig work. You see how it's going down? Just now we're gonna need $5,000. Just now we're gonna be halfway through. You're gonna be like, God damn, you know what I mean? Crazy. But guys, something that I've been doing, you know, it's like a little announcement. I'm already trying to source another van, like, and I want to get a Dodge Caravan, you know what I mean? And what I'm actually gonna do with it, I'm looking for a daily driver, but I want one that has seats in it. And I'm looking for a Dodge Caravan because it's a vehicle that I realize a lot of people, it's not a high demand vehicle because people look at it and be like, yeah, who wants to drive a minivan? These things are nice to drive. And if I get a nice clean one, you know, good condition or something that I can fix up, you know, definitely that would be a great investment, man. Instead of going and financing another vehicle and have that financial strain, I want to buy something and fix it up myself and, you know, and laugh and be like, God damn, driving, you know, something real nice, and I didn't have to pay a whole lot of money for it, and it's all paid off already, you know. So I'm looking into that. But I want to keep this running. I want to keep this on the road. It's kind of giving me some bad signs, but it's still running. But the transmission just feels kind of funny sometimes, you know what I mean? Like when I'm shifting from park to drive or reverse, it kind of, you know. But while driving, sometimes it you know, it feels kind of funny, but it's going strong. So I'm gonna keep it going. The engine is solid. The engine feels solid, but I want to actually buy another vehicle for my daily driver, because my wife drives the Acura. That's her driver now, you know what I mean? That's basically hers now. I hardly drive it. You know, I probably drove it like 3 times for the last 2 months since she been driving. So yeah, a month and a half. So yeah, basically that's an announcement. I want a daily driver. So what I'll do, I'll just park this up, park it up, and only when I'm going out to work that I drive it. You see what I mean? Or there might be a day I'm like, okay, I don't want to come back home and switch vehicles, you know. I might just do that, you know what I'm saying? I might just switch vehicles. I might just go to work, like on a weekend, drive my daily driver. When I'm off, I just drive home. I don't really want to do that because, you know, it's kind of inconvenient. But like, let's say I could use my daily driver for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday when I'm not working after the W-2. You know what I'm saying? And then the next couple of days, I'm driving my, you know, my work van. Or if I feel like driving the daily driver to do gig work, I could actually do it because then I'll have the space. But most likely not. So when I do that, it will take some of the strain off of this to do daily driving, and my daily driver would just not put any miles on it at all, and it will last for a very long time. And that'll help me keep a lot of money in my pocket. Anyways, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Subscribe if you new, like the video if you haven't yet done so. And until next time, peace out and Godspeed. We talk pretty soon, man. And it will also be a backup vehicle in case this cranks out. Then I'll have that to use until I figure something out, you know? Anyways, guys, we talk.